All right, we are here with the first part of the first point in the OSU Western game, and told the guys before the game started, that this was going to be the biggest game probably in Western dodgeball history. So really wanted their best effort, and I really think we gave it as best we could. So starting right out the gate, Nick Nyman making a great play on their captain Cole Norden. We love the throwback at Western, so we utilized it very well this game, I would say.
Definitely. And you can tell by this different camera angle, we'll be able to bring you better commentary just because we'll know what's going on both sides this time. Make sure to pay attention to number 32 here on the left side, OSU's team. He is an amazing catcher.
Probably out to the best set of hands in the league, Joe Spicuzza, I believe senior at OSU.
Yeah.
Made some great catches. And some fancy footwork by you over there on the side. Don't know how you did not get tagged out.
Just a lot of chaos, you know. It's whatever.
Yeah, great throw there by number 17, Colby Osborne, getting out one of OSU's players.
Matt Parsons, his ball was caught by number 32. I'm sorry, what was his name?
Joe Spicuzza.
Joe Spicuzza.
Very good dodgeball name, I might add.
Yeah.
I told Felix before this point I'd actually watch this footage, and I think this might be the best point Western dodgeball has ever played. Just did a great job spacing the floor and working together, protecting teammates.
We're doing a good job pushing on the wings and then keeping the middle on the backside so that way we can make those catches.
Yeah. Great throw there by, couldn't really tell who that was, but got a good tag there on the side. OSU, a very, very veteran team, very experienced, and I told our guys beforehand, great with the fundamentals. I mean, they do so many of the little things right.
Like catching.
Yeah, as you'll see, they decimated us later on in the game with some just amazing catches. So their best thrower, in my opinion, number 3. His last name was Young. I'm not quite sure of his first name.
It was very tricky.
Yeah, watch. He does the spin throw a lot. Like that, right there. That spin throw.
If you watch Cole Norton on the right side of OSU's half of the court, he always does a pump fake. And he has shorter arms than a player like me. And it's way easier for him to do the pump fake. And it seriously is very confusing.
And I was just very impressed with our guys at this point as far as staying up and not being intimidated. You see Zach Byrne there making some good throws on Cole. So was very, very proud of the way they played this first point. I think the last time we played Ohio State, they beat us 7-0. That was my sophomore year. That was back. There was only one person, actually 2 or 3 people left from that team that are still on this team. So very few remember what it was like to play them originally. I think it was me, Matt, Zach, and Tom.
It's a good catch by Nick Nyman from Cole Norton.
We made some catches of our own, not nearly enough.
No,
not nearly enough.
enough.
Not nearly as them, but couple key catches here in this first point, and
see some camera movement.
Yeah, just trying to get as much of the court as we possibly can. Obviously, skewed a little more to a Western side right now.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
You got to show the better looking team. Sorry,
we do look good in our uniforms, that's for sure. Found out that Ohio State is actually getting the inverse of our old jerseys. Instead of the jersey being primarily white, it'll be primarily red. So can't wait to see those. I'm sure they'll look pretty good. So good throw by Luke Gillum. Can't tell. It looked like that was blocked. Good cross court there. The bread and butter of any good dodgeball team, your cross court throws.
Definitely.
We have done a much better job this season of making those and capitalizing on those.
Yeah, I was hit out. I didn't jump high enough.
Gotta work on those kangaroo skills,
Yeah.
Stallion.
See, our group of 3 up on the right side, it's definitely key, having 1 blocker and 2 throwers.
And Kyle Dot looked like he made the catch, but it actually hit the ground. So Good job, Zach Byrne there being honest and going out. Number 54, Tyler Johnson, is actually a new player that we just added, and actually a first for Western Dodgeball. He is the first ever college pitcher that we've ever gotten. We've been after those for one of those for a long, long time, and just a phenomenal arm. Still has a lot to learn about the game of dodgeball, but made some huge throws for us. I mean, this has a rubber arm, a lot like Nick Nyman. So look for him to make some key throws this game. You see me trying to give him some pointers.
I believe he was a pitcher at Lindsey Wilson College.
So a pitcher at any college any college team is really saying something. So we're really excited to have him, and I think he's maybe just a freshman or sophomore. So that's good news for us. Just keeping OSU pressed back here against the back line, which I think is actually where they like to be. They can make some catches off some lazy throws.
Yep. It's one thing that we got to work on is making sure we don't throw from anywhere behind half court, especially against OSU, because they will catch anything that comes in their way.
I mean, you saw some of their players catching Matt at point-blank range.
Yep.
Good tag out there on Danny. His reflexes just aren't quite where they need to be yet. He's, like I said, still adjusting from a semester in Europe where he actually blew out his ACL before he left, so he spent a lot of time rehabbing across the pond the past semester.
Pushing up the wings again with Josh Raymer in the middle, guiding.
Bill Banks threw one of the curtain there, number 3, and we'll talk more about that when we come back.